Welcome back to another episode of Colorado Cars. Today we have this 2011 Lexus LX570. This is the absolute Mac Daddy of Lexuses. I think it is honestly the best Lexus ever made. To start off with, I want to thank our friends over at Arrowhead Autosport. Steve and his team can get you set up in any sort of car that you want, whether you're looking for an LX570 or a C63 AMG. Steve's got you taken care of. Today we're going to show you around the exterior, show you the interior, 5 things we like, 5 things we don't, and tell you how it drives. Let's go ahead and get started. As all of you know, the LX570 is just a luxury version of the Toyota Land Cruiser. But walking around, you can definitely see that luxury is everything that it is. With the front end, it looks great. You got a camera right up front. All the lines just are smooth and sleek. If you look down there, you can see chrome rims. The color of this car is mercury metallic silver, and it looks just great. The interior is finished in black with leather. Coming around to the back, you see my favorite feature. Well, not even a feature, just the taillights are absolutely gorgeous. They're my favorite taillights for any Lexus ever made. If you keep on walking back, you see you got parking sensors on both sides, and then Lexus Smart Key Access, so you can lock and unlock without taking the key ever out of your pocket. This 2011 LX570 is powered by a 5.7 liter V8 engine, putting out 383 horsepower and 403 pound-feet of torque. That's pretty powerful. It can tow up to 7,000 pounds, so whether you have a mid-sized boat, jet skis, really anything that you need to tow, this LX570's got you handled. Now we're going to go ahead and take the LX570 for a spin. This car has 83,054 miles on it. Obviously, you got a backup camera right there, pretty standard. So let's just go over some of the features. On this side, you have your headlight washers, your foldable mirrors, has a heated steering wheel, which is awesome. You can fold down the back seats from here. You can turn off your smart lighting, and then you can open the tailgate all from over here. You also have your memory seats, and then your window controls, all pretty standard. Steering wheel controls, all pretty standard. You got your Bluetooth. You can go through your display in here, see your miles per gallon, your current range, all of that good stuff. If you move over here, you can see that you have a center locking diff. You can turn off your traction control. You can turn off your off-road programs. And then you can also turn off your rear tailgate power. Moving to the center of the dash, you can see you got a really nice, big, tastefully placed screen. Navigation is great for 2011. You got your climate, you got your audio, your map, you can put in your destination, and then you can turn off the display and go into the vehicle features. Right below that, you can see that you have 2-zone climate for the front passengers, and then the rear passengers also have their own zone. You got your auto mode. Everything's pretty standard right through here. Then if you move down a little bit more, you can see that you have your Mark Levinson sound system, which sounds absolutely incredible. You got AM, FM, satellite, disc, aux, USB, really everything standard. Then if you move even further down, you can see this little switch right. Well, first you got your heated and cooled seats on both sides. Then right here, you got this little switch. Lexus put this in. If you're starting in snow, you can flick that down so it starts you in second to minimize wheel spin. Not really an issue so much in these big heavy cars because they won't spin out very often. But if it does, you have that right there. Then you have your gear selector right there, which feels really nice to hold on to while you're driving. If you go even lower, that's where all of your off-road features are. So you got high 4, low 4, that's your gearbox. Hill climb assist, and then you got that off right there. And then right here, you can set your different speeds and then lower and raise the vehicle. Over here, you've got your sport, standard, and comfort mode. This car is fitted with 4-corner air suspension, just like the other few Lexuses that we've reviewed. So it feels like you're just riding on top of a cloud. You don't feel any of the bumps when you're driving this car. The 5.7 liter just makes the car take off super nice, even though it's over 6,000 pounds. You've got plenty of power. So for me, if I was towing you know, jet skis up to the mountains, going up Eisenhower Pass. That's a huge incline. I would have no problem doing it in this. It's that smooth and that powerful. Around the corners, you know, it's a over 6,000 pound SUV, so you're not getting you're not buying a sports car, but you're not buying this car to buy a sports car. This car starts off at just under $80,000 new. And you can check out Arrowhead Autosport. This one's for sale right now, and it is in amazing condition. This black leather is in perfect condition. The paint has hardly any scratches, no dents. Arrowhead Autosport really picks out the best cars that they can. So I would definitely check this out if you're looking for an LX570. They can get it to you anywhere in the country. That's really it. Now let's talk about some stuff that we like and that we dislike. First of all, I love all Lexus interiors. People say they're pretty cheap and pretty basic. I do not think so. I think they feel great. You got soft touch up here. The seats are incredibly comfortable. And like I've said, for pretty much every Lexus we've reviewed, everything is just so tastefully laid out. There's no looking for what you want to do. If you want to put in a destination to where you want to go, you push destination. If you want to change your climate control, you push climate. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, it's just so easy to work around. That's why I think this car is so great. Another thing that I like is the visibility that you have. You have a full view of the road. Both mirrors are perfect, and then when you look in the back, there's no blind spot because your windows are so big. But another thing I like is these cooled seats. They work super well. And then lastly, this 4-corner air suspension is absolutely amazing. It hugs the road. You don't feel anything. You're just floating on top of a cloud, like I said. Some things I don't like about this car, not really much. I said it on another Lexus, but it doesn't have the one-touch blinker, so if you push up a little bit, it doesn't click 3 times. That's such a minor thing that it doesn't really even matter. Another thing that I don't like is the daytime running lights aren't LEDs, but that comes in a later year. This is a 2011, so what do you really expect? Other than that, I pretty much love this car. Up here, I got plenty of room. Ryan's in the back filming. He's got plenty of room back there. The seats are incredibly comfortable, as I've said a ton. No problems with this car besides that. Let me go ahead and just take it across. It's just so solid and just like floats on top of the road. It's honestly one of the best cars I've driven so far. Taking it around that corner, you can tell it's a little boaty, but that's what air suspension is going to do for you. When you're buying a car this expensive, like I said, you're not expecting it to hug the corners as tight as, say, a 911. So we're going to go ahead and sit in the back now. I'll show you how much space there is. I'm 6 foot tall. I have plenty of room. This row of seats is electronically adjustable, so you can get into the 3rd row easier. Heated seats on both sides, and then dual zone temperature in the back. So this is a quad zone temperature car. If you come all the way to the back, power operated, and then if you look right here, you see you got 3rd row seats that fold up very nice, leaving you tons of cargo room. Really nice car. Thanks for watching this episode of Colorado Cars. We hope you enjoyed the review on this 2011 Lexus LX570. I want to thank Steve and his team again over at Arrowhead Autosport. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.